Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I thought I'd do a quick video today on the sort of problems I run into with my tropicals over winter, or quite often run into, the disasters that tend to occur, and you don't always know what the actual root cause of the problem is. Now this is my white Sapote Wilson, which is the one I've had the longest. Much longer than I've had the McDill, but the plant's never really taken off, and in actual fact I thought that it was probably a grafted plant that the grafter died off on, because it had this area here, but in actual fact I showed this earlier in winter and it was flowering from all these lower stems, so I believe this is probably an air layered plant. Now about a month to 6 weeks ago, suddenly the whole plant collapsed and all the leaves appear to have dried up on it. Now what I found with tropicals, it's very hard to ascertain what the problem is without taking out the pot, which I don't want to be doing in winter, because you never quite know if it's because the plant has been left too dry, because obviously I'm very careful not to overwater them in winter when they're indoors, because they're very prone to root rot, or if it's actually got a root issue in here which has caused the plant to suffer dieback and suddenly dry up overnight. Now so what I've done is obviously I've cut it back a fair bit, and I've removed all of the dried out leaves that are wrinkled up, and I see that there do seem to be some shoots starting to appear on the plant now, and lifting the pot and feeling the soil, I don't think the problem was root rot from overwatering it. I think it's because I let it get too dry, and I do tend to err on the side of caution obviously with my tropicals in winter, because quite often they do suffer from root rot indoors, because they're inactive, and if you just get the soil too wet, the roots simply suffocate and rot down. But I'm now fairly sure that this is caused by being too dry, so I'm going to give this a good watering and see what happens to these shoots. I've removed all the top growth to take as much stress off it as possible, and even despite this horrible damaged section here, there is bark on the back, so I'm hoping that this will come out again. Obviously there's zero chance of seeing flowers on fruits on this for some years, but the most important thing as far as I'm concerned is to try and save Wilson, because it's the only other named variety I've got. Obviously the McDill is quite a fair size and is looking quite healthy, although it does have problems with scale insects on it. It's very hard to deal with them indoors because I can't very well spray the plants indoors, and it's a nuisance to have to move them all out. But these this green shoots here are quite promising, so I'm going to give it a soaking and just hope that I haven't made the wrong assessment. So that's my white Sapote Wilson. Originally came from Canarius. I've had it at least 4 years. I just want to try and keep it alive, because it'd be a shame to lose one of my two named varieties. So even these fairly easy to grow tropicals or subtropicals can still be an absolute pain in our climate without the right growing conditions. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it's of some interest. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video of course, and remember that if you want to know what happens about this, you need to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell, which will tell you when new videos come out. I will see you all soon. Brett out for now.